Welcome to the Meet the Team podcast. I'm Brady Jolly, and I'm here with my friend Rico. So thanks for being on, Rico.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Start us off by just telling us about some of the stuff you like to do for fun. You were just telling me you like to do some cooking, smoking, meat, and that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
Tell us about what you like to do for fun other than that and that.
Okay. Yeah. That's actually one of my favorite pastimes. I have an offset smoker that, like I was just saying, try to run as much as possible and before it gets too cold.
So you do the offset smoker. So you're working at it.
Uh-huh.
Are you like you're pulling down little strips of wood and tossing it in there and keeping the fire going?
Absolutely.
Sweet. That's cool.
It's
How often
it's
do
a
you
lot
do
of
that?
work, though. It's every chance I get.
Really?
Yeah. I actually just they're called pork steaks.
Oh yeah.
Just cooked a couple of those yesterday, and it's about a 4-hour cook. So.
Sweet.
Yep. So it's me tending to the fire for 4 hours. I like it. It's fun.
That's cool.
It's fun.
What else? What else do you like to do for fun?
I really enjoy fishing. I go fishing as much as possible whenever the weather is permitted. Yep.
Cool.
Do that a lot. I heard a lot of people here say AJ Jolly is really good, so I got to get over there and try that out.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
You got to talk to Sean Ackerson. He's the source sales guy. He's a good fisherman. You got to talk to him about some of his honey holes if we'll let you in on the secrets.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's the kicker right there.
Yeah, but dude, AJ's got some good. My parents have a pond too. If you ever want to, man, you go out and let a line out there. They got good bass and catfish in there too.
I'll take you up on that.
And then you ride motorcycles
Yes.
too, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
You're
Yes,
a wild man out there on those things.
Sometimes.
What kind of bike do you have?
I have 3 bikes, actually. I have a Gixxer 1000. That's a 2007. And then I have a 2017 Road Glide. And then I also have a, drawing a blank, 2017 RSV4 Aprilia. That's my baby.
That's the one you like the most?
Yeah, that's the one I'm usually out on all the time.
Yeah. How often do you ride?
As much as possible. Usually it's like literally every day after work.
Sweet.
When it's good and warm outside.
So this time of the year stinks.
Yeah, it does.
Put the bikes up.
It does.
So you've been with us not all that long. How long's it been now?
Oh, just over 2 months now.
Couple months?
Yep.
It's crazy. It's just been 2 months, man.
It feels longer than that, really.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I know it's been awesome. We've loved having you. Tell us about how you got in the trades, why you like the trades, why you got into it, and then ultimately how you ended up at Jolly.
Gotcha. Honestly, it's all Nathan. Nathan was the one that kind of got me into it. I was working for True Green at first, and dude, that job I was walking like 10 to 15 miles a day.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Because you're spraying,
Yeah.
so you're just...
You would spray a lawn, and like you have to walk up and down the lawn until it's done spraying it. Yeah, so if you had a lawn that was 2 acres, you're doing that the entire time.
I didn't even think about that with
Yeah,
those guys.
and he just Nathan kept telling me, dude, you need to get into the trade. He was like, I've been doing it. My stepdad does it. He has been doing it with him for a while, and he just kept, hounding me about it every other day. I was like, man, I guess I'll give it a shot because I ended up getting like a leadership role there, was doing good, and didn't want to leave, and I ended up taking that dive about 6 years ago, and I haven't looked back, and I thank him just about every chance I get for it.
That's awesome, man.
Absolutely.
And then, so Nathan came over here, and ultimately, I guess that's how you ended up here, right?
Mm-hmm. We ended up, we was working at Sonella together for quite a long time, and he ended up, kind of taking his career to a different place. I did as well. It didn't work out for either of us, and then he kind of landed this job here. I ended up going back to Sonella for a little bit, and then that's when he was giving me the inside scoop here, and then it just kind of all lined up, and that's all she wrote.
Good, man.
Now I'm here.
We're pumped to have you, dude.
Absolutely.
It's been awesome. It's been good. It's cool because, I know you've worked for a couple different companies. The unique thing with us is we're only 4 years into HVAC.
Exactly.
We're a 47-year-old company, but only being 4 years into HVAC, it's like pivotal to get really good people who align with our values and our mission statement. And, you're very much one of those guys. So we were really excited when you decided to come over and everything.
Absolutely.
What, making the transition, I think that sometimes when we do recruiting, some of the best people that we like to get, like as far as apprentices, are people that are already having a career somewhere else.
I gotcha.
Like you talked about the True Green thing. Of course, when you left True Green, it wasn't like you came here, but I think that people could draw some really good insights by that story. And you kind of made a leap of faith to get into the trades. What was that like? Why did you make that decision? And then what was it like going through the training process to become a HVAC technician?
The transition, it was a little scary just because I was at a point in life, I felt like I was doing pretty good. I was kind of on the up and up. And, taking that plunge, it was kind of like I'm jumping into the unknown. So when I finally actually did it and took that plunge, going through like the training process and like working live out in the field, and getting that experience and getting my hands dirty and learning while I was doing it, it was just like, man, what took me so long to actually do it? So it was, I felt really good after, getting it done and getting inside of there and getting my hands dirty, felt super good about it. And that's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a career out of this for sure.
I love it. What would you tell somebody who's considering getting into the trades?
If they're considering getting into it, do some research, talk to some people, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. See, like, that's why I said, kind of do your own research, see what you like, see what you want to get into, see what you can be passionate about, and just talk to people.
Yeah. Now that you're in it, what do you think are some of your favorite things about the trade?
Now, where I am, I love the people that I work with now. Like, it's really awesome. Everybody is, super down to earth. But more importantly, I like the defusing of situations, like going out to a customer's house, maybe the scenario the last company couldn't figure out. They're really mad, and they want this now. And I get out there, I kind of talk them down, reset them, and then by the time I leave, I have another friend. Yep. I love it.
That's cool. Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity when you get in the trades. Then the next decision is what you want to do in there, right? Like you can go the commercial route, you can go the big job site, new construction route, or like we do, residential. I don't know that there's a right answer. Of course, I'm biased to residential. I love it because, like you said, man, you just get to help people.
Exactly.
You just get to fix people's problems. They're upset, and a lot of times that's some of the biggest problems that happen at people's houses when they don't have heat or don't have cool. Like, it's major for people.
It is.
We see it every day, but it takes a special type of person to go out and diffuse that situation and turn somebody who's very upset to somebody that's very happy. So I think you do a really good job of that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
One of the hobbies you forgot to talk about is hitting the weights, bro. I know that's a hobby too.
Yeah,
right?
It is. I'll be honest, I haven't been as consistent as I should, but yeah, that's definitely one of the things I love getting into is hitting those weights.
That's cool. So that kind of leads to the next question. I know you're not really fitting in many crawl spaces or anything.
Right.
You're a big dude, but we always ask if you're in a crawl space working or if you're in an attic working, what's the last type of thing you want to run into there?
I've had it happen before. Every time I go into a crawl space or attic, I always shine my flashlight up first. And if I see eyes, automatic nope.
You're out.
Yep. Automatic nope.
I don't blame you, bro.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm looking for. I'm peeking in first to see if I see eyes or those death noodles. I don't like those things.
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. All right, so now in your 2 months working at Jolly, specifically about working here at Jolly, what are some of your favorite things?
Kind of like I said before, everybody is super cool, super down to earth, easy to talk to. I actually enjoy coming to work. Like I'm here hour and a half, 45 minutes early before, my shift. Yeah. It's just, I like it. I love it. It's just super relaxing, super laid back, and I actually enjoy it. Don't mind to come to work at all anymore.
It's good, man. I think there's a lot of work in building a good culture, trying to build like a team that gets along well, that likes to be around each other, and I think we've done a decent job here of that. So. What does that mean to you? Culture, liking the people that you work with, liking the place you work, more than just a job.
Right. It means a lot because it makes it that much better. It makes it that much more enjoyable. That was one of the things that Nathan was telling me about whenever he was trying to get me to make that transition over here, because that was one of my first questions. How's the culture? How's the people there? He was like, dude, it's exactly what you would want to see. It's exactly what you want to be around, and it's fulfilled that bar none.
Yep, it's really good, man. If you think about our vision, our mission, and our vision and our values, is there a value that sticks out to you the most? And if you need a refresher on our values, I'm glad to give them to you.
I would say be the name. Be the name. I would say be the name. I get it all the time. I call customers, telling them that I'm coming out to their house for them and stuff like that. And I get there and they're like, man, you're so jolly. Talking on the phone with you is just like I was excited that you were coming. I get that a lot.
That's awesome.
I get that a lot.
And you get a ton of 5-star reviews,
Yeah.
and that's what people say about you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your name pops up on there all the time. People love you. That's the one that kind of comes to mind for me is you're in here with a smile on your face, cutting it up with everybody, and everybody enjoys being around you. So it's really good. One of our values, don't hesitate to educate.
Mm-hmm.
Just we kind of talked about when you were an apprentice with another company. Big part of that is teaching young people to get in the trades,
Mm-hmm.
right? So sometimes if we get new people, we'll have them ride with you or whatever. What's that like when you have a new person in the trade and you get to teach them? What's that like?
I actually like it. I enjoy it just because it kind of reminds me of the excitement of me whenever I was trying to get into the field and get into the training. Like I like to share that information and kind of, be that mentor to them to, give them the information that they need to be prosperous throughout the trade.
Yep. 100%, man. I mean, I think that you hear the stats about a lot of old people getting out of the trade and not a lot of young people getting in. So love hearing stories like yours where you came from another industry and now you're in it, man. You're deep into it.
In it to win it.
Good. Yeah. Any stories that come up, anything that crazy or funny or interesting has ever happened to you out there in the field?
I mean, the craziest thing that's ever happened to me is I went out to a system. It was a no-heat gas furnace. It was 20-year-old Goodman or something like that. A little lady was telling me that she had a guy that would work on it and, was keeping it running, but he ended up getting into some legal trouble and stuff like that. And, she didn't trust HVAC companies, so she ended up biting the bullet and calling us out. And lucky for me, I took a lot of pictures, and that was all time-stamped. So whenever I ended up taking pictures of everything. I didn't notice at the time, but the high limit for the furnace was speaker wire jumper past the limit. And when the system ended up firing up, it rolled out and caught fire.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I had to, get the system shut down, get the family out, get the dogs and the cats out. It was a wild ride.
What happened here?
No. It happened for a different company earlier in my career, yeah. But if I didn't take those pictures and with those timestamps, I think I probably wouldn't be in the trade anymore.
Yeah.
Because that could have definitely fell back on me.
Yeah, man. We talk about that. I know, some people can kind of get annoyed by, we always got to take pictures. And, we're on people about that, but it's so important. It protects you, protects the tech, protects the company.
Absolutely.
Gives more information to the customer. So that's crazy.
I'm a testament to it.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. Well, yeah, man. I mean, like I told you, I think that you just embody what it means to be a jolly employee. You got to be the name down, here to serve. I think you here to serve. You're a yes guy. Anything we ask of you, you're all in,
Yes,
part of the culture, even being new, you're at all the company events, you're in, man. And I just love having you here. So super excited about just working with you for a long time, man. It's been great.
Absolutely.
And thanks for being on the pod.
Hey, thanks for having me.